What is up, everybody? I believe we are live and rolling here on the Viper TV here as we are set to play Game 3 of the World Series as it's the Phillies versus Rays. And last time we won Game 2 by an 8-5 final. We did much better than what we did in Game 1. The bullpen showed up. Glasnow was lights out. At least in the game, he can't last more than 5-6 innings. At least after 5, you got to pull him. And Kittredge pretty much opened the floodgates a little bit for Philadelphia. And but the thing is, it really wasn't too bad. And Chasro and Castillo and Alvarado closed out the game, so we got the victory. Alvarado did give up a run, however, in the ninth, but no harm, no foul. We still got the W. But on to Game 3, and the series is currently tied at 1, so the first team that gets 3 more victories will be the World Series champ. So the next 3 is going to be in Philadelphia, so we'll see if home field advantage works for Philadelphia. And if necessary, Game 6 and 7 will be back at the Trop. So this game, we're going to have Charlie Morton pitch. I was kind of debating if I want to start him today or tomorrow, and I thought I'm going to play him now, and then Game 4 I'm going to go with Chirinos, and Game 5 I'm thinking about going with Snell again, because I think Snell should regain all his stamina, at least enough. I might have to yank him early though and get into the bullpen. Still constipating on that plan a little bit. Just kind of go as we go on. But today's game, we got, like I said, Morton, and on the Phillies side we'll be going against Zach Wheeler. So Zach Wheeler, the name sounds familiar, but I don't think I've played against him in a long time, so this will be an interesting game. Now, last game the Phillies had John Means. I can't remember his whole name. Yeah, John Means. And it's so surprising because he actually was playing in Baltimore, and I don't know if they made a trade for him during the season. I would think they would, because I remember playing him against Baltimore, so, as well as baseball cards got Orioles. So he did a little better than playing with Baltimore, not by much. So we'll see how today's game will fare. I'm going to go ahead and get the lineup started for this game. They're going to wear entire 1, so yeah, I'm going to go with the standard tonight. I was kind of half tempted to wear the Devil Ray jerseys again, or at least the away Devil Ray jerseys. Oh yeah, Snell will be ready to go after Game 4, so at least according to what it says on the Stamla. My nose is like really stuffy a little bit, so if I talk a little goofy, that's why. So Wheeler is a right-handed pitcher, so we want to do the opposite and have left-handers. So I've been kind of thinking about this lineup, and I think this is what we're going to do. What am I doing? No, I don't want to do that. Oh, it's already done it for me. Okay. Wendell will play third. He'll lead off. And second base, or second in the order rather, we'll use G-Man. And I kind of like Lau in the third hole. And batting fourth, we'll keep Renfroe. And we'll put Meadows in the fifth hole. Kiermaier, yeah, we'll play him. We'll keep him in the sixth in the order. Adamus in 7th, Zanino at catcher. And of course, Morton, because there's no DH because it's a National League game, so that's another thing we gotta put in our strategy a little bit, because this is not an American League matchup, rather, because it's at a National League team's ballpark, so it's a National League game pretty much. So that kind of plays in a little bit in our hands when we want to pull Charlie Morton on making that position work when he comes up to bat. So I'm gonna let the commentators talk for a minute.
On the show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first 2 games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next.
As we're going to have our traditional lineups on first and third base, and that would actually be like the national anthem right there. But they always do that first game in the postseason of each team's ballpark, as well as the
Zach Wheeler gets the ball in
opening day
game 3 of the
game.
series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance.
He's starting with a 3.46 ERA, so we'll see how he does. That's not a bad ERA.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base.
Players right now I got circled in this game that are at least really good in batting on the Philly side is Hoskins, and McCutchen has been doing pretty good too. So as we are set here, the first pitch is coming up.
First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And the first pitch is a strike.
Okay, 7:05.
A ball and a strike. Not the warmest night you'll see around here.
Cold night, 50 degrees.
At game time.
I think we said that at the same time.
1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Threw a bender curve on that one.
The 1-2.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball.
Don't hit him.
One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here now the 2-2.
2-2 count.
Fly ball out to straightaway
That's
left.
going to be an out for
Gallo
Wendell
has him
to start the game.
as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Stepping into the box, G-Man Choi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Okay, Dr. Phil.
In. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he lays off here, ball 4.
Well, Troy's going to be the first base runner.
With one away.
He won't be stealing because Troy's really slow. Obviously.
You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0.
That was close.
You have to earn that spot.
That's like 50-50 on that one. Alright, wow. 6 home runs so far this postseason for Lyle.
He's set and the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Troy, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Probably should have swung at that one.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
I'll say one thing early on. I know he walked Troy, but Wheeler ain't doing too bad early.
Punch out and the offering.
That one he kind of nibbled on, but
I wonder if that
he's not doing too bad.
Right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
That was a ball. What are you talking about? Open your eyes. That's definitely a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And Renfro's on deck with a 3-2 count on Lau right here.
Fastball strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I thought it was going to go more low, and it didn't.
So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
All right, Renfroe.
From the belt, kicks and deals. High and deep to
that's
right
a good
center.
hit.
McCutchen going back at the track. He's there,
nice catch,
McCutchen.
McCutchen.
Off his glove.
That's going to be an RBI triple.
And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the
That's
plate.
a good way to start the game. I didn't even think he would even make it all the way there. But it went right off his glove. To watch. Nice replay angle. Can we have like a zoom in angle? No, I guess we can't. Alright, Austin. Well, at least we got an early lead right now. Let's see if Meadows here can capitalize and bring our second run in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 5. The set and the 1-0.
And now he's nibbling.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
2-0 count. Slap
That's
hard the opposite way.
That's going to be
Gallo
caught.
is there, and he'll make the
But
catch
at least
to
we
retire the side.
got 1 run that inning. That was still a
Rays
good
pick
hit
up a
by
run on the
Renfroe.
RBI triple. Bottom of the first coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead.
I didn't think it would have enough to get out of here, but it was very close. There's McCutcheon again. Still kind of a weird, like, replay angle.
Charlie Morton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
And Morton is just doing Morton things as usual, so hopefully we can have another outing like we've been having with him. He comes in with a 2.60 ERA, and he won the Cy Young in the regular season for us, so let's hope Uncle Charlie can produce.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Alrighty.
Now the pitch. Inside with the
First pitch is the ball.
1-0.
Alright, Uncle Charlie.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I'm actually surprised he didn't offer at it.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
You know, on a cold
I'll
night
bring
like
the
this,
killer
I
pitch.
think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
I'm surprised he didn't try to swing at that.
It's 2-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch.
There you go, got him that time.
Really close
And
to
Segura
clipping the
goes
inside
down on
corner.
strikes.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Gene Segura sent packing to start out the bottom of the first.
Oh, Bryce Harper, they brought him up in the order. I don't think he's batted in the second spot in the playoffs so far, so that's kind of interesting.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike
You
one.
got squeezed a little bit there, Harper.
One
In a
out,
way, that
nobody
was a
on.
ball. Well, he thought about
Close,
it.
but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side
Just give
playing
him
in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
I'm
Count
actually
even at
surprised he
2-2.
took that one coming in like it did.
Looking for back-to-back
Had a good
Ks
cut
to start
on
the
it.
game.
Once again, no offer. I'm
Will
surprised.
be next.
Makata hasn't done too bad so far in this
Bases are
series
empty, one
either.
man out.
Harper, he's maybe got 2 or 3 hits in the last 2 games, so.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4.
That
One
was
out
right
walk
on the
here
black.
home first.
Well, the reason
That should have been a
power hitters
strike.
generally draw more
I don't
walks than
agree
other
with
guys
that
is
call.
exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
That looked like a
Coming to the
strike.
plate now, Yohan Moncada.
On show track, or whatever you want to call it, it's on the left hand side of your screen. And maybe it was the ball, but
He's
what do I
ready. Here's
know?
the first offering.
And Harper's
It's
stealing.
outside
That's
the
kind of
throw.
surprising, and he's out.
Short hop, but they got him.
I don't understand that
Tag,
strategy
catch him
at
trying to
all.
steal.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
And especially Harper has like no speed. I don't understand that
The
strategy.
1-0.
You just kind of gave us an out.
Strike one.
He don't agree with the call. He's by the ump's calls so far. This may be very interesting.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, that got in his head.
You don't see this in today's game
He tried to get that
guy
one.
who's willing to
Need a
work
golf club to hit it
east-west
though.
consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Fastball right
Nice
back
catch
to
by
the
Morton.
mound.
And
flip it onto first,
the Phillies
and
will
with
go
it,
down.
ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 1-0.
Can't really say they go down in order because Harper got on, but either way, we'll start the second here with Kiermaier going to be leading off for us.
All set for the start
Kiermaier,
of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the
he's
form
done
of
all right,
outfielder Kevin
but
Kiermaier.
I don't know.
First pitch on its way.
Maybe I should have offered it that one.
The windup
Kiermaier,
and the 0-1.
you know, he's kind of
Fastball misses
like
inside.
50-50, and when you go to hit with him, you can either get good contact, sometimes even a home run, sometimes.
No
But
offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
it's really hard to, in some respects, to put in words.
3-1.
He walked a guy back in the
I don't know
first,
why
now
he's
looking like
nibbling
he might hand
now.
out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't
I mean,
be
if you want to
walking a
walk
guy
him,
in
go
inning
ahead.
and think you're going to have any success.
I'll take a base stealer on 3 any day.
The 3-1 pitch.
I think he heard me. Could have swung at that one.
Right side. Gregorius
And he's
showing
out.
off the range.
Good try, though.
First to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
The shortstop, Willie Adamus.
Willie Adamus now is up to bat with 1 out. You know, I want to say this, I very well doubt, but if there is anybody from the MLB to show games that make these games and that, I want to ask them
Now here it comes.
in just a second right here.
Fastball misses
Okay,
at the
never
third as he
mind.
tried to get him to
I'm going to
chase
go ahead
number
and
1.
say it. I've been noticing a lot of these ballparks have been waving like their own like flags or whatever from the fans during the postseason.
Downstairs.
Why
2
can't the
balls and no
Rays have
strikes.
that at the Trop? They did that in 2019 when they were playing the Astros. I know I was there.
3
They were
and 0
waving
now.
yellow towels, the crowd
On deck,
was.
the big bat of Mike
So,
Zunino.
Why? You know, and I'm noticing
1 out,
here in
nobody
Philadelphia, they're waving red flags. Like, come on, give the Rays
And
something.
he misses here for ball 4.
But with
Already
that,
2 walks surrendered in his
Adamus
first couple
is
of innings of
walked.
work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks
Kind
and
of a
bunches, and that's
50-50
already
base
2
dealer,
walks
though.
here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for
I
him
don't know
as
if I'll
this start
steal with them
continues.
right here, though. But it's just something I was
Standing in,
thinking.
Mike
Even like
Zunino,
Boston,
as
they
he'll get his
had
first
fans with
opportunity
red
in this
flags, and the Astros, they had orange flags. So, I mean,
Pitch on its
can the
way now
Rays
to
have the
Zunino.
yellow flags?
Sends that one
At
out of play
least.
for strike 1.
And on the yellow flags that the Rays had, or the fans had rather, the Rays gave the fans the yellow flags. They just said, you know, Spectrum, Networks, and Rays up on
Runners
it.
on first with 1
I actually
down.
got one of them. But it's just something, you know, the little details that would be kind of
Very
nice to have
high,
in the
2 and
game.
1.
I mean, give the Rays a little respect. But anyhow, 2-1 count on
This one's
Zunino.
outside,
Now
quite
it's
a bit off the
3-1.
plate that time.
I don't know why he's not
Good job
offering
to
the
work the count, put
Zunino.
himself back in the driver's seat.
But
Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count.
I don't
his
care.
favor,
You know, the
3-1.
more you nibble, the more your pitch count goes up.
And the good fastball there finds the zone.
I'm not
as the
going to
count
swing
goes
at a
full, now
borderline
3-2.
pitch.
I think it's a real
That could be a
possibility
double
they put
play
that
or
run on
just
first
a
in motion.
wasted out.
Help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
See, there they go. If you're looking left and right field, they got red flags waving.
Now the 3-2 pitch is after
Ooh.
these and called strike three.
He got me on that one. I thought the pitch was going to go more away.
Let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Next,
all right, Morton.
Charlie Morton.
And don't be fooled. I've been able to get some hits with these pitchers. So, Morton can come up with a hit right here.
On its way.
Not a home run, but he can get a hit. Just depends on
second inning, but already 37
how this guy
point.
will nibble and give me my style of pitch. Like that one.
Ball lifted in the air toward the line
and
right.
that is a base hit for Morton.
And now it'll kick around in the corner.
I'm going to be aggressive and send him home.
On his way home.
And we're 2-0 right now.
They extend their lead to 2.
Great
so Morton helps his own cause right there.
But he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Alright, now we're back to the top of the lineup now with Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Okay, pitcher.
Line towards center
That's
field.
a base hit for Wendell.
Base hit.
Nah, Morton ain't fast enough. I'm gonna keep him on third.
Runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like
he
their
wouldn't make
chances
it.
there. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here.
I don't think he's very happy at the moment. Hey, he shouldn't be too upset. It's only 2 runs. I mean, they gotta get him back, but Phillies, they can get back and get 2 points. So if I was the Phillies, I would be worried, but I would be worried right now with G-Man up, but I wouldn't be in a way too terribly concerned. Unless he can come up with a hit right here, then I would panic a little bit more.
First baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
He's coming right after Choi. Even if it isn't towards the bottom of the zone. Now he pitched all the way up that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there.
I just think I need a ladder to hit it.
That's the case when you airmail a fastball.
Or I'm on a ladder. I chased that one.
Segura to his left. He's there. Throwing the dirt, but a good
try.
Saves an error as the side
But
is retired.
still, another run, it will help us.
Thanks to the RBI double.
So we score 1 and leave.
It's 2-0 Tampa Bay.
2 on base. So it's still not a bad inning. And Joey Gallo, he's got a couple of knocks, but he really hasn't produced so far in the series. He's batting at 143 right now, coming to bat. He even knows it.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, well, we got the shift on, evidently.
And the pitch.
And I know there's probably a button that you can push to change the shift counts and all that. I just don't really care. I just find it annoying sometimes. I understand that's how real baseball works. It's just when you're playing a video game, it just sometimes it can annoy you, especially when they hit to the other side when you got everybody on the one side. That's why I just don't care for the shift. And it just annoys you, especially when you got like a no-hitter going. Now this guy, JT Realmuto, he hasn't done too bad. That Hoskins, and at least in game 2, Hoskins was good, and McCutchen was really good, so it's still early.
0-1 pitch on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That ain't a good at bat so far for this guy.
Game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, so far 1 out and only 20 pitches through 1.5 innings. That's not bad.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, there went the no-hit did, but I didn't think I was going to get it anyway.
It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
Not in the World Series, but still a good start for Morton. And who knows, Hoskins can have a rainy day here, and he can hit in a double play.
Bring up Rhys Hoskins.
That mascot still looks weird sometimes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way.
He wanted all of that one. He's going to come up short. That's a quick out, number 2. And he's going to throw right over Lau.
Away from him, but it's backed up well, so luckily there will be
Calm down, guys.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
I think he's only got 1 or maybe 2 hits in the series, but he really hasn't done anything either.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
I'm actually still surprised.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
The Yankees, whatever they did, traded them or released them. Even in the Yankees, he really, in a way, didn't produce.
On the ground down the first baseline.
Not like Jeter. I'm not a Jeter fan. Just Jeter's better than Longoria, in my opinion. And like that, he's going to give me a perfect example. Thank you.
Phillies strand 1. They're down 2-0.
Lead 1 on, and still no runs. Top of the 3rd coming up with Brandon Lau leading off for us.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good so far.
As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 8.
All right, Brandon. Don't need to hit a home run, just get a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat.
I know it seems like you like to hit home runs in this game. But just get a base hit.
The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Now the pitch.
I should have took that one.
No.
2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch.
He tried to bait me, and I wasn't going to take the bait.
Take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Now that was on me.
Breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
That's why I checked there, because I saw it was dipping down and decided not to swing, and it didn't matter anyway. So.
That appeared to be the case there.
Hunter Renfroe is at the plate as he takes a cold strike.
Wendell. Lau went down on strikes, and Renfroe's down 2 now. Just swung at that one.
It's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Tried to bait him on that slider.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
You gotta be careful with Renfroe.
He's missed it. Can't foul that pitch off
pretty good too.
0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
He's got some pretty good power.
Started to go. Did
Thank
he
you.
hold up in time?
Full count.
Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
Give me my pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. There's ball 4.
Renfroe's walked. And I think that's his second walk. Or no, wait, no, this is his first walk.
Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to
Because he's the
focus
one
on
who
trying to
drove
get
in
the
the
ground ball.
first one. Yeah, I think it was first run.
So a runner
I already
first with
forgot
1 man
already.
gone. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
But still a good at bat, though. Alright, Meadows.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball.
Ooh, that
just
came
inside.
really in. He's throwing a lot of pitches right now through in the 3rd inning right now. He's
The
at 59.
1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
That's why I say just he's starting to nibble more. Ever since we got 2 runs, he's kind of afraid a little bit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line.
Other than that one, he came
And this will
in.
wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Full count again.
Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to second base.
That's going to be a double play.
Segura for 1. Relay to first in time.
And the Phillies will
Just
get
like
out of the
that,
inning.
This side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa.
Andrew
but they're on
McCutcheon
top
will be
2-0.
leading off for the Phillies coming up. And there he is.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
He has no RBIs and no home runs. That's kind of surprising that he don't have any RBIs.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in
That's the
just
first
in
pitch
front of
out.
the warning track for the first out.
It's the one thing that some of these teams I've been playing against in the postseason.
But the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit.
Swing at the first
Location was a
pitch.
little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even
Instead of
better
trying to
if he
work
would've
the
stayed
count,
in the middle of the field
which
with
is really not that realistic, to be honest, because that's why I've been so good. I've been working the count, and I've been waiting for a perfect pitch to hit.
Here's Zach Wheeler.
So we'll see what the pitcher does here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound.
And you're out.
On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
It'd be funny if this guy swings at the first pitch and Morton will finish out the 3rd with only 30 pitches. I mean, you can't even write a better start than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken
Well,
as that one catches the
he must
outer
have
part
heard
of the
me.
plate.
But still, Morton has just been lights out. At least to start the game.
In there,
And right there, I'm even surprised he didn't swing at that either.
Right here, attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
At least he's
chance to get off the field
showing some plate discipline.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker.
And he's going to go down on strikes.
This is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still
go down in order.
2-0.
Through 3, and they only can muster 1 hit so far.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
All right, Kiermaier.
Here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball.
I ain't going after that one.
It's 1-1.
If I decide to bunt, Kiermaier and even Margot are very good. I can bunt with, because once I can get it down, it's like a 25% shot you'll get him out.
Off-speed pitch in the
because of their speed, I should say. Didn't say his speed, but their speed.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Oh, why are you nibbling again?
Willie Adamus will be next.
Especially when you see him trying to bunt. Go right after him.
Fouled off.
Jesus Christ.
The 3-2 one more time. A swing and a drive.
And this time Kiermaier connected.
And that one
and that's gone. So Kiermaier goes yard.
Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base.
That was a perfect,
but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
You don't see that all that often out of Kiermaier. Even in reality.
Willie Adamus.
I'm being honest.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
All right, Willie. Free Willie. Get it out of here.
And the 0-1.
Not that
fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Should have took that one.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time.
Well, that strike I kind of gave him. I
coming right after him here.
The windup and
got a little bit too excited.
Now here's another one.
Now,
again,
and he threw it down the middle
right.
too.
And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good hit though. I mean,
so
just ran out of air.
One run in and one
but it would have been
so
nice would at least bounced off the wall. But good catch by, I believe that was Bryce Harper there.
Bat on its way.
Yep. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts.
They do that every game. Where have you been all season?
This game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A 1-2 count to the Rays
that was
catcher.
actually close.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
I don't think he's thrown it very much in this game. I don't really pay too much attention, but it's more like sliders that he throws. I don't really notice the changeup. That was, that was another slider. I was going to say fastball, but that was a slider.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss.
Well,
that's
that was
3.
me.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys.
I can't believe I went for that.
Didn't even happen before.
I'll be honest with you. He got me good. I just didn't think he was going to go back there. That was, what, the third time?
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he fooled me, so Morton, 1 ball right now. 2 balls.
Now, 2-0.
Why are you nibbling against Morton?
Now on 2-0. If he's having a hard
That's
time
why your
strikes
pitch
to the
count's
pitcher,
all the way
you
up
might
to
as well let him
81
work
right
himself
now.
into trouble.
Give me a strike. Come on.
Now the pitch.
Like that one. I should have took it, but
McCutcheon is under it. He makes the play.
You get the point.
End the inning.
But we get 1 in that inning.
Rays tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Tampa. And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. Reach base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
All right, Harper.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in and hang something over the heart of the plate. He's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
They haven't played
that's in the shift.
Hit on the ground.
And he's out by. He's by.
Pretty close.
I'm just going to say it by a step. That was very close. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go under the hood for that one.
Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Alright.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Got squeezed there, Morton. That was fantastic strike, and then get rewarded for it.
He's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
And he goes out on strikes.
On the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and
that's Morton's 3rd K in the game.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches,
excuse me,
notice the location.
I'm really trying not to burp.
Down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not,
all right, Gallo
down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the pitch. Bases
for Joey Gallo, I'm actually kind of surprised he didn't swing at that one.
Struck him out.
Yeah, it's Morton's 4th K.
Phillies down in order.
As we get through to the 4th inning, Phillies still looking for the offense. We're up by a small margin, 3-0.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
All right, Joey. You can say we're starting the midpoint of this game right
Here's
now.
The first pitch.
I don't know, Wendell. Don't look at me. That could have went either way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
There goes nibbling again.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not.
He almost got me on that one.
Ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
Another full count.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Liner
That's
towards second.
a base hit for Wendell.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them.
Well, Wendell, he hasn't had too bad of a postseason.
This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
I don't know about a monster postseason, but he's done pretty good.
Here comes the Phillies skipper.
And now
on
they're
his way
going
out
to the
toward
pen.
mound, and that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure.
Hey, he didn't do too bad. He only gave up 3 runs.
Robert Stock takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
I think the main reason why they took him out, because probably Stamla's running out because his pitch count's so high. Wow, look at that ERA starting the game, 8.10. If I'm the Phillies in the stands, I'd be kind of worried right now.
To the plate now, G-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Yeah, I got you, Mr. Pitcher.
The 1-0. It is taken, strike 1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
And now it looks like this is going to be a bullpen game for the Phillies. As we're halfway through, or halfway point right now.
Tapped out in front of home. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
But the runner does move up to second here.
Ready for another shot now, Brandon Lau.
Love to at least get 1, maybe 2 more runs, if it's possible, just in case if the Phillies do start to get the offense going. We got something to fall back on.
The breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing.
Oh, now that's a good hit.
Right. There it goes.
All the way to the upper deck.
This one ain't coming back.
Or at least the second deck. I wouldn't say upper deck.
A 2-run blast to
Hey, I just said I need at least 2 more runs, and Lau must have heard me.
This up to 5-0.
Because he just smoked that ball.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now.
Oh, look at that
There's not too
base.
many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Well, maybe not quite the second deck. More to that billboard there in right field.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch
And this is a
misses
guy
to him,
that
it's
was
ball
actually
1.
pitching yesterday.
Renfroe, once a member of the San
That's
Diego
why his
Padres
ERA is so
organization,
high.
signed as a free agent
He
with this
was
organization earlier
came
in the
in
season.
in
Yeah,
relief,
he didn't
and
have an
he gave up
opportunity
some
to really get
runs.
acclimated to this ball club.
So
Showing up during
I'm
the
not
season
really too
is not
shocked
always easy, opening the doors to a
to
big
see
league
him
clubhouse
giving up
and
some
trying
runs.
to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
I had to try and make some contact because that looked like a strike. Good try.
So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
3 walks, 4 Ks.
Really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
They're not home runs that he gave up. Lau's homer was the only first homer of the game, and it wasn't even him.
Here comes the first pitch.
It was this guy.
Base hit into right center.
Robert Stock. He's the only one that gave up a home run so far. I swear sometimes I wonder if these announcers are actually watching the game.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser
Or
shot.
wait, no, I take that back. Actually, Kiermaier was. So actually two home runs. So,
at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
but it was Wheeler that gave up the home run to Kiermaier. Now I remember. So he did give up a home run.
The 1-0.
I'm too busy trying to watch the ball and
first with 2 away.
trying to remember because I'm trying to concentrate what I'm doing.
Sent on the ground.
I don't know why I wanted that one.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is
Should
retired.
have took that one.
Rays
But we get
couple
2
as you
more
take another
runs.
Look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Phillies nothing.
Yep, just right off that board there.
And we're back
In
from
right
Citizens
field.
Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in
Scored
with
in every
Heidi
inning except the
Now, I
third, it
talked
looks
with
like.
Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive
Yeah, it
production
was
to this point.
all-
And he
just
told
the
me
third
he'd like
inning
to
we
see a
didn't
lot
score.
more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time
don't-
they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2.
Then don't
And
tell
that's
them to be
basically never
aggressive.
a
They
formula
need
for
to work
success.
the
He
count
said
to
they're
try to
getting a lot
get
of strikes to
Morton
swing
on
at, so the emphasis the rest
on
of the
the
game has
edge.
to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
I wouldn't,
Good stuff, Heidi.
wouldn't
Thanks.
swing at the first pitch. Unless it's a pitch that you can do something with where you can get on base. They're just being a little bit too aggressive in my opinion. At least some of the batters. As Ramito leads off here in the bottom of the 5th.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike.
Now he
and
needs a
it's
golf
0-2.
club.
Real Muto,
Especially when he's going to
former
hit that
Miami
one.
Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now.
I'm
I think
surprised
the
he didn't
managers
swing
are
at that
getting
either.
Exactly what they
Or
expect.
that one.
So he notched the backwards
say
K
either.
on that one. JT Real Muto
That was right
retired
down
for
the
the
middle.
first out in the
That
bottom
really
half of the
wasn't
5th.
where I wanted that curveball to go, but I'll take an easy strikeout. That's Morton's 5th strikeout of the game, if my memory serves
And
me
that'll bring
correctly.
up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a
Hoskins!
high strike that time. It's 0-1.
From the movie Jurassic
One of the
Park,
biggest
or
factors on how long
Jurassic
you're gonna go with
World, I
starters,
should
how
say.
many first pitch strikes you throw.
Where's
80%
Hoskins?
usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the
Trying
menu
to
so
be a
far.
little funny.
The 0-1 delivery.
And just like that, he's down 0-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right
And
center.
that's out.
Meadows is there, and he has it for the out.
2 quick outs. Still, Morton is just
So now to the
still
plate,
been
Dino
dealing.
Warriors. 2 away in the inning, and
Just
Dan, it
about
looks
done
like
with
this
the
could be
5th,
another
and
1, 2, 3
he's
inning.
at even 50
Yeah,
pitches.
He's really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, actually, DD actually got 3 hits so far in the series. I thought it was 2, but maybe it was 3. I can't.
First offering on its way.
I know he hasn't got very many.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, But to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop.
Longoria is down on strike. Grounds out. What am I talking about?
Side is retired. 3 up, 3
it's
down
getting
for
late, everybody. It's 1:30.
Soon. It's 5
my time right now. So I'm a little tired. As Adamus will lead off for us.
Up next for the Rays, Willie Adamus. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Willie Adamus.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's kind of
Adamus,
50-50
just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
He's a strike or a ball.
Now a swing and a fly ball.
Wow.
This will land out there just foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Trying to bait him on that one.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Now that's popped up. Hoskins has a play. 1 out.
I really wasn't sure that that was going to be 100% a ball, so I thought I better swing at it.
Coming to the plate now.
Good play there.
He was
to be able to catch it.
strikes in his last at bat.
All right, Mike.
Now here it comes.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
I'm over here. I'm not over there.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Like that.
And he'll lay out to
now that was a good catch by McCutchen.
Wow. There are 2 parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route.
I'll give McCutchen a round of applause on that one. To be able to get that baseball. That was a cool play.
Digging in, Charlie Morton getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here's the first
because
pitch
he's
to
still
him.
pitching too, you know.
Fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind the ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Rays, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
As we're in the middle of the 6th, still on top 5-0. Phillies still looking for the offense.
Things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
As McCutchen here will be leading off for the Phillies in their half of the 6th inning. So let's give him a pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Give him the heater.
The windup and the 0-1.
I'm actually surprised in McCutchen. He last at bat he swung at the first pitch, and now he's actually taking some pitches.
And the pitch. The bouncer to the left
and
side.
He's still going to be out.
Picks it up. And
nice try.
First is in time, 1 gone. Adam Heasley will grab
and they're going to the bench here.
Number 40, Adam
Alrighty.
Left side, but well fouled.
Well, he evidently has gotten hit. It says his batting average is 1,000. So he must not get too much playing time.
Hit softly down the line at first.
And he's out.
And he'll step on first.
Nice try.
3 unassisted.
Morton still dealing.
So the Phillies
2 outs in the
turns over and set to go.
in the 6th. So
he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
I think Morton can go another inning at least before I might consider pulling him.
If he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94.
He's showing why he's a Cy Young in my season here.
Bounce to first.
And
scooped up.
1, 2, 3 inning.
On the bag himself, and the inning is over.
And we go to the 7th coming up.
They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
As we start the back half of the game, Joey Wendell will be leading off for us here in the 7th.
Jose Alvarez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jose.
7th inning ready to roll, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
4 for 7 in the series so far.
From the stretch.
First pitch is a ball.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw
that was
beats
close.
him at first, and that's a tough play.
Wow, not even a chance at a review. He probably would have been out, but that was very close.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken,
That one I
but
should
that
have
gets
sworn
the
at.
zone for a strike. Alvarez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty
Yeah, we
specialists
know.
going
We've
the way of the
heard
dodo
about
as a
this
part of
all
MLB's
season
pace of
about
play
the new
initiatives.
mandate of reliever usage and all that.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No
That would have been a
balls and 2
ground out if
strikes.
I'd have hit it.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to
But
work
now
the
we got to
opposite field.
protect with 2 strikes.
Here's the pitch.
That's ball.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good plate
Hey,
discipline to lay
not
off the
over
slider
there.
that time, and he
I
draws
went
even
through
at
this
2
with
and 2.
Wheeler. I'm over here, not over there.
A swing,
And
this
there you
ball
go.
is blasted to right
That's
field.
what happens when you
Nothing's
listen to
gonna
me.
Keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck.
I think Troy's like, hey, Lau,
A solo
I
shot
can
here
hit
to
it
straightaway
further
right
than
field.
you.
His first homer here in the series as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you
I
try and
don't wanna
sneak a
jinx
fastball
it,
past
but
this guy, power hitter.
we
and
might
every
have this
power
sealed
hitter in
up.
the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Brandon Lau, as he will take strike
Ooh,
1 on the
just wanted
fastball
that
here.
one.
No balls and a strike.
But,
He's
you
working
know,
on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The way Morton is pitching, and we're up 6, so even if Morton does evidently give up a run, it ain't gonna hurt us.
Now a
And
good pitch around
we're in the
knees,
7th
but it
inning.
doesn't quite catch the bottom of the
I
zone.
mean, it's possible the Phillies can make a comeback, but I mean, so far it don't really
One out,
seem
nobody
like
on.
that's gonna be the case.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You better not throw
Even
like
though
you
he
did
was
on that
fooled
first
in the box
pitch.
right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands
Or
back,
second
not
pitch.
overcommit, and stay
You
in
were
this
very
at-bat.
lucky.
to right
And
field and absolutely
he didn't listen to me.
Forget about making a play
And there
on
goes
that ball.
another
It's
one.
way out of here.
Back-to-back home runs.
Home runs.
Now it's really looking more dim for the Phillies.
Straightaway right field. His
Now
second
that's
of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
4 or 5 home runs, if I'm correct. Rouse homer twice.
Another excellent
Toy.
swing right there. That's multiple
3.
home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing
Okay,
over the
no, it's
harder
4.
plate.
Because Kiermaier homer 2. We're just owning the Phillies tonight.
Anthony Dominguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yeah, it sounds like the fans are getting a round of applause now after that. I don't blame them. And he's got an ERA of 0.00, so
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll watch a
maybe this guy will not give up the long ball for a little
1.
while.
Dominguez is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps an escape
Can't
artist is
remember. It
another
might have
way
been
to put
game
it.
1,
Regardless, he
or it
seems
might
to
have
be at
been
his
game
best
2,
when
one or
pressed
the
up into
other.
difficult situations,
But I know
which
he
is kind of
pitched
what you want out of a
an
bullpen arm.
inning or so in one of them games, and he didn't do
Guys that
too
you can
bad.
bring into a
So
game with runners in scoring position, they don't panic. They keep the game
that'll give the
at a
Phillies
slow
a little
pace,
hope.
and more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough
2-1
situations.
count right now on
Still only
Renfroe.
one out in the inning. And that one finds the target on the outside.
That was a good
corner,
strike,
2-2.
too.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Alrighty, come on. We need to protect here with 2 strikes.
2-2. And now this ball's
Okay,
in the air to deep
maybe.
right field.
Oh.
And he will run this one
I was
down.
going to just get
Good
ready
read
to
off
say
the
I
bat
might have
for the
spoke too
second out.
soon. That he hasn't gave up
Digging in, Austin
any
Meadows.
runs or
Singled
whatever.
his last time up.
He almost gave up another back-to-back homer.
First offering on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here
Alright,
with 2 men out.
Austin Powers.
And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1 ball and 2 strikes to
Definitely.
count. The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking.
He got me on that one. I should have offered it that
So
one.
2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Rays
7-inning
7
stretch, people.
and the Phillies nothing.
And Harper is going to lead off in the back half of the 7th.
Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out
That was
of
a quick
time. They haven't
7-inning
been able to
stretch. You know
score
that?
Any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think Harper was wanting to put
What a
that in
performance
the
so
second
far.
deck.
Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High fly ball out to
And
straightaway
he's going to
center.
come up short.
Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the
Harper
first out.
is a flyout.
So here's Yoan Moncada. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Oh yeah, I think I can maybe go another inning with Morton if everything looks good. And so far,
Ready to
everything
deliver. Here's the
looks
first
okay.
Popped him up.
Especially on a
Wendell
first swing
shading
like
to his
that.
right.
He'll definitely
He
go
hauls it in
another
without
inning.
any trouble, and there are 2 away.
This bottom of the 7th is going by quickly.
Here's Joey Gallo now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, good bender
Quick
on the
0-2.
outside there.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
And he goes down on strikes.
They set him down for the second time.
And I believe that's Morton's.
3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia.
At least his 6th strikeout.
7-0.
We'll call the Eagles. Maybe they'll get a touchdown for the Phillies.
He'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
They're going to the pin again. And it's Hector Nearez. I know the commentator just said it, but I wasn't paying attention.
Ready to begin the
and Kiermaier's going to lead off for us in the 8th.
Kevin Kiermaier.
I ain't going to worry about bunting now. We got, at least at the moment, the game pretty well in the bag.
On the outer half. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Well, the pitching hasn't been too bad.
Their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wheeler didn't do bad, just nibbling a little bit too much and made his pitch count go up, and that's why I say why he got the early hook. But otherwise, he didn't do too bad. 2 pitchers, Robert Stock and I forget the other guy, Alvarez, that gave up the rest of the runs.
Is there.
I mean, Wheeler only gave up 3 runs. He didn't do too bad. And another deciding factor is their offense has just been stuck in the dirt pretty much.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an
Morton's just been dealing.
His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
That's foul. Another foul ball. At least the Phillies fans are getting some souvenirs.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Well,
fastball,
that's just
strike
that
3
one.
called as he couldn't pull the trigger and
going strikes that time.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Not really the game for Zaninos. He comes in 0 for 3 at this at bat.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
That's Zunino, you know, sometimes he's on, sometimes he's not on. And tonight, just one of them games that he's not on, so. Almost got a base hit, but the pitcher made a good catch.
Flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning.
Probably for tomorrow's game. Not really 100%, but I'll probably put Kevin Smith in and give Zunino the game off. As we're in the bottom of the 8th now.
Bottom of the inning now,
and the Phillies still looking for the offense. Just in case, let's get a guy warmed up here. Might go with Castillo. I don't know. But the way Morton's been going, he might be able to pitch the whole game.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today.
Scored in all the innings but 2.
They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
At least by one run or 2 runs.
For strike 2. Now the pitch.
According to the Billboard. As well as what I can remember.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
He is a ground out.
Next to bat will be Reese
and here comes Hoskins.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Not having a good game. 0 for 2 coming up to this at bat.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Yeah, really.
Into his
Get the
windup.
mascot.
Here comes
Maybe
the
he
1-0.
can get a base hit.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Too early.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball.
And Hoskins goes down on strikes.
That's a pretty
That
sad
is
attempt
Morton's
at hitting a
seventh
baseball
strikeout.
right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Yeah, I think it's only 72 pitches. Stamel looks good. I doubt Longorius will do anything here.
Here's Didi
But
Gregorius.
we can get him out.
As he'll
Yeah,
take
very
the first
well
pitch
good
curveball
chance
right down the
Morton
middle
can
for strike one.
finish
No
out
hits
this
to
game.
point.
Which is kind of cool. It gives my bullpen a day to relax. I'm very surprised Didi didn't swing at that curveball right down the pipe.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
Probably one of his best hits all game.
0-2 home.
And he's trying.
2 out, nobody on.
Well, now the Stamler bar is turning yellow.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I think Longorius, I think he hurt
Nothing
me.
in 2 count, and the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. Another 0-2 coming.
There we go. We got him to pop it up.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning.
And another
Phillies
scoreless
down
inning
in
for
order.
Charlie
They
Morton.
need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0.
Ninth inning coming up, and speak of the devil, Charlie Morton will be leading off for us.
And Joe
in the
Girardi's
ninth.
going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double
That don't
switch
look
here.
like Joe Girardi.
David Robertson.
Unless
Come
he
on
got
now, and he'll
younger.
slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
And got a fatter
Scott
face.
Kingery is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing second and batting ninth, number 4.
Alright, Morton. I ain't gonna pitch it for you because I'm gonna try to get you a full game shutout as well as your pitch count. Don't look too terribly bad.
Is in to start things off as he looks
As well,
at the ball to start the
another
inning 1-0.
reason, we got a pretty good lead. And there you see it again. Now they put it away, but the fans were waving the red flags again. It'd just be cool, you know, if the Rays can have the yellow flag
1-1 the count
at the
now.
Trop. Like reality. It's back in, like I said, in 2019 when we played the Astros at the
Now
Trop.
the pitch.
We were waving the yellow
It's swung on
flags.
and hit in the air toward the line and right.
Eh.
Harper is over to his left as he snags
Good
this
hit.
one for the first out of the inning.
Even then, another highlight for Morton, he got an RBI double, I think it was. Morton, he's been good on both sides of the ball
First
pretty
offering on
much.
its way. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Bases are empty.
Phillies
one man.
not giving up. They smell a comeback.
Ball 1.
Or just preparing if they do come back for extras.
And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss here.
Good
The
knuckle
first two
curve.
dispatched to begin the ninth.
Even not a bad game for Wendell either.
But some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more
Got
bite
me
than the
good on that
traditional
throw.
But I think it's more of a feel thing. It just
Might
works
have been
for
a
certain
change-up.
pitchers, and it worked right
Felt
there.
like a change-up. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, it was the knuckle curve. That's what that was. Alright, G-Man.
And now, G-Man Choi, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's got a hit in
He's
3
not
at-bats
having a
to
bad
this point.
series either. He's 4 for 9. Home run and 2 RBIs. Not a bad series through almost 3 games now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now here it comes.
I ain't going after that
There's
one.
not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front.
It's
I like
very
the idea of
rare.
taking it and making the
Very
pitcher
rare
bring you
if I
something a little
chase
more
it
hittable.
something like that. I have done in this game, but
Misses for the second ball.
almost did it that time. I mean, I'm human. I can make mistakes. Not bone perfect.
And there's
Like
strike
that
3,
one, I
so
should have
we'll
swung
see
at
now
that
if they
one
can
when I
manage to
took
hold
it.
on to this huge lead as the side is
That ain't
retired.
perfect.
Pretty painless half of the inning, all told.
Well,
We'll
let's see if
8,
the Phillies
9,
can
and
make
1
the
due up in
comeback.
bottom
They
of
only
inning
got
number
3
9.
outs.
It's the Rays
McCutcheon
7
is going to be
and
leading
the
off
Phillies nothing.
with Kingery batting second.
So the next hitter to
Scott
dig in will be
Kingery.
Andrew McCutcheon, starting things for
Not
his
a
side
McCutcheon
in the
game,
ninth
0 for
as they
2.
face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Alright, McCutcheon. Here we go.
First
3
pitch
outs
coming,
from a
here it
shutout.
is. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Like McCutcheon heard me. He's like, what? I want to see about that.
Weak grounder
And
down
he's
the
going to
line
hit
at third.
like a bunt
And a
chopper.
good throw gets him
And
one
he's
down.
out, so he's 0 for 3 for the game.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Scott
And just a
Kingery.
reminder for game 4, we'll have it'll be like a bullpen game. We'll have Chirinos pitch for us, and then Snell will go for game 5. So after this game, we
Here
will
comes
be
the first pitch.
2 games right now of wins. So we would only need 2 more victories
Wind up and
to
the 0-1.
clinch the World
Grounder
Series
down the line at third.
title. So
This will be a foul ball as he's
right now
behind
the series
0-2
seems
now.
like it could go 5 games and then it can go
Now
6
the pitch.
games. Just depends if the Phillies can get a
Lifted down the
victory
line and right and back out of play.
tomorrow
Count holds it
or
0-2.
the next day. So
Here's the pitch.
the Phillies are still alive.
And
They
he
just
struck him out.
they
Strikeout
got to get
number
the
8
offense
now in the
going. They
ballgame
got to get
for
the
him.
pitching
Boy, that's
going.
really disappointing for a guy that
And
has
just
no
one more
right.
out away
All he
from a
wants to do
shutout.
is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Yeah, really. And now who's up? Gene Segura's last hope for the Phillies here.
Gene Segura standing in. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
2 more strikes.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other
And
way to
he's
right.
out.
But
Morton
he
has
will
pitched
make
the
the
shutout.
catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one
That
hit,
is a
pitching
Tampa
such
Bay
good
Rays
baseball
victory.
For 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history.
And now we just need 2 more wins at a World Series title. Joe Girardi's probably thinking, geez, should have stayed in the MLB Network booth. But all in all, good game. As far as post-game thoughts, there's not really much to really say. Just Morton was outstanding.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his
Brandon
guys
Lau,
to the
he
victory.
went 2 for 4. And the home runs was very nice. So we just need to keep the offense hot and If we can do that and our pitching's good, we can easily win the World Series.
Well, we talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the
He's
game.
Uncle Charlie for a reason.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing.
Yeah,
he had
that would have been
off balance
nice.
and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
I've only pitched a 1 no-hitter in my show career. It's a very difficult task. But it can be done. I think Morton pitched a shutout once during the regular season. I can't remember. But either way, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for tonight. And Game 3 will be tomorrow.
Shutout final score tonight. The Rays have taken a 2-1 lead in this World Series. Charlie Morton takes home the win. Zach Wheeler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
I was just kind of letting the commentators finish there a little bit, but that's, like I said, that's a wrap for us. And hope you guys enjoyed the game. If it wasn't or wasn't the outcome, and I'll see you guys for Game 3. So have a good day, night, whenever you're watching this. And if you did like this video, please give it a like. I would deeply appreciate it. I tried my hardest to give you guys good content here. So until next time, I'll talk to you later.
And remind you to please buckle up.